Hello again, and welcome to the JD Tomlin YouTube channel, discovering and documenting Northamptonshire's history. I'm here today in the village of Long Buckby, and we're going to have a look at a castle which is pretty much forgotten about, really. I think it'd only be the people in the village who know much about it. And it's a Norman castle, Long Buckby Castle. First things first, I'd like to say a big shout out to Esme, who's watching from South Australia. Thanks for watching and letting us know what you think and getting in touch. Didn't know it was going to be seen in Australia, but I suppose that's the beauty of the internet. There is actually a Northampton in Western Australia, which maybe I'll get to go to at some point in time. But today we're here in the village of Long Buckby in southwest Northamptonshire to see what remains of a Norman castle, Long Buckby Castle, which was built in about 1150. Sorry, I'll just turn the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing. It was built in 1150 by the De Quincey family, Sir De Quincey, who was obviously a Norman noble who would have come over with the invasion of 1066. Of course, the Battle of Hastings was on the 14th of October. It's currently the 15th of October. So the anniversary of that was yesterday. And one of the pivotal moments in English history. Now, as I take a look around, we're coming up to what remains of the motte. This was a Motte and Bailey castle. So it had a large mound which would have had a keep on it, and that was the motte. And the bailey would have been a sort of outer courtyard with a palisade wall made of wood and earth. And this would have been the motte. Obviously, not much remains of the castle, as you can see, but the earthworks do remain. So quite an interesting piece of local history which most people don't know about. It is lovely here. It's in the centre of the village, not far from the bus stop, so easy access if anyone wants to have a look around. It's quite interesting, actually. Sir De Quincey, who is believed to have built the castle, was actually married to a lady called Maud, who was the daughter of Simon de Centlis. Those of you who watched the first episode on the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Northampton will know that Simon de Centlis and his son, also called Simon de Centlis, just to confuse everyone, was a great builder of many of the things that still remain in Northampton. But yes, that's Long Buckby Castle for you, and a bit of the history that's behind it. Of course, we don't know too much of the history. Too much has been lost, but I believe it fell out of use only about 50 years after it was built. So built in 1150, then sometime after 1200 it fell into ruin, and over the years has disintegrated. Perhaps the timber was used by local people to help build their houses. But it is a good piece of local history. Again, something that most people don't know is here. And of course, it's a scheduled ancient monument. These defensive walls are, defensive earthworks are quite steep. But it's just another example of the local history that abounds in this area, which is quite often forgotten about. And yeah, it's quite a long way down there, so I'm not going to venture forth. I hope you can get a sort of sense of the height of these defensive mounds from the video. Probably not, but it's quite high, sort of, I would say 4 meters. Well, unfortunately online there's not much information. I couldn't find anyone to talk to about it, so I'm not incredibly sure why it was built. If anybody knows, please do let us know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please remember to watch and subscribe and like and share. Also got an X account now, so please follow that. It's just at JD Tomlin, just to keep everything uniform. Also got a Facebook group. I'll put that into the links underneath this video. It is a private group, but it's welcome for anyone to join. The fact is, I mucked up a bit on that, and apparently once you've made a group private on Facebook, you can't make it public, so that's my fault there. But yes, please like, follow and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I'll see you for the next one.